What's up, guys? It's McNulty here. Alongside the seasonal summon, we have the June summon that's also opened at the same time. So I don't want to neglect the hero that we've just had, as she is the face of Season 5. She's the avatar that you get when you complete Season 5 on the normal mode, at least as far as I can see. So we're going to have a look at Eset as well. She looks amazing, to be fair. Haven't had a look at her yet, so this is going to be my first time of looking. And in this June summon, we've got her featured alongside Amos and El Nadaha. So she is the holy hero in the bunch, and she is going to be of the Sun family. So she gets the Sun family bonus. If we've been over it before, I do apologize. But for those of you who haven't, the bonus is for 1 or 2 heroes. It's a 50 or 75% chance to cast minus 35 accuracy for 2 turns and 196 burn over 2 turns. And she also has the passive, which is a 70% chance to deal 70% damage to all enemies and give all enemies minus 34% attack for 3 turns. And as we know, those trigger, or that one triggers all the time. So it's very annoying. So Eset, like I said, she just looks like an absolute monster. Superstar of a hero. Really hoping that her special can back up that art, because I'd love to have her just for the looks. So in terms of stats, guys, we've got her at 954 attack, 966 defense, and 1798 health. A little bit more defensive. If we switch off the max power preview, it's 805 attack, 782 defense, and 1555 health. Maybe I just said defensive because we've been looking at the ninjas recently and they are just super attackingly built. But she's pretty well balanced, well rounded, so I do like that about her so far. The special skill, it's Holy Aura, and it is at slow speed. And I don't mind slow heroes, but because sometimes they are game changers. But to be fair, for their specials to be effective, they absolutely have to be game changers. So let's have a little look. So at slow speed, Eset is dealing 250% damage to the target. Alright, so single target so far, and extra damage if the target's dark. She then deals 180% damage to 5 random enemies. So this kind of reminds me of Kongalax so far, and extra damage if the target is dark. So that is a little bit confusing to me, because does that mean she deals the extra damage if her initial target was dark, or is it extra damage if she re-hits the dark target? Very confusing. Just for the purpose of this, I'm going to assume it's 180% damage to the random enemies, and if it re-hits the dark target, that it's a slightly higher amount. She then alters the power of all holy shields on the board. When an attacking hero casts the special, the shields become enhanced with 64% attack. When a defending hero casts the special, the shields become weakened with 57 or minus 57% attack. Okay, if we switch the max power preview on, that stays the same. I do believe I thought I saw it was a little bit higher. I thought it was 70 odd this morning upon release, but I might be wrong and I don't have a picture to prove it, so please let me know if you do. But 64% attack still is nothing to laugh at or shake a stick at, or whatever you want to call it. It's still going to be really, really good against Titans. So definitely pop her in on your yellow Titan teams. And it's also going to be pretty frustrating if you pop her in a rush team, because minus 57% attack is basically just going to disable you. And in rush, speed and power is the name of the game. So anything that can affect either of those two things, I'm all for. She is of the Paladin class as well, so that does add to her survivability, and I think that she's going to be an extremely frustrating hero in Rush. I probably personally wouldn't say that she's as good in any other formats. I don't think I would put her on your standard defense. I don't think that she's going to be charged up quick enough if you have her on just a regular raid or war attack team. But in terms of rush, she's going to be a superstar. And in terms of Titans, she's going to be a superstar as well. So quite specific to those two areas, not an all-rounder, shall we say. But she does look amazing, and she does definitely have some use if you have those gaps to fill. I just want to do a quick comparison and have a quick look at Jot, because he's my only tile enhancer that I've got at the minute, and see what the difference is. So 64% attack and 57% attack. So it's exactly the same as what you get with the 4-star hero. So nothing that we haven't seen before, but she does couple that up with something that we get from another hero, which is the season 4 Congolak. So in summary, yeah, she's good she's good in specific forms of the game. She's good in specific areas of the game, sorry, but not an all-rounder. And is she the best hero for the face of season 5? Probably not. I mean, maybe you should have just subbed Khufu in and let him be the face for now. So yeah, congrats if you did pull Eset. I think she is definitely worth leveling if you have a gap in Rush or a gap on your Titan teams. But furthermore, if you're already sorted, probably not as good to pull in this portal as I would in the seasonal summon, because I've done a video on the seasonal summon as well. But just to let you know, the passive that these seasonal heroes get is absolutely amazing. So it's a banging passive, and it's definitely one that you'll want. So congrats if you did manage to pull her. I wish you guys all the best in your summons. Hopefully this helps you make up your mind as to when and where, and I look forward to seeing you all again in the next video.